It is time to get our lives together because the week has started. My work week starts on a Sunday, or at least in my mind. So I need to get my plans together, figure out what I have to do this week, what's priority. I have a short work week this week because I have some family coming into town Wednesday night, but I still need to have a plan. So we're going to have a little planner chat. I am going to show you some things that I got when I was in LA. And we're going to switch up my planner because, as you know, I've been in rings. It's been a year and a half. So since January 2025, for the whole year I was in rings, except December of 2025. I was in my TN for like a month because it was the holiday. Been in rings. I've tried to do a couple things. First of all, girl, if you are new here, like this video, comment, subscribe, jump right in. I'm Christa. Hi, how are you? I love stationery. This is my joy. And I talk about all things stationery over here. It's just what I love. I'm an analog babe, okay? Middle-aged, but still a babe. I'm drinking some tea. We'll talk about that in a minute. My tea garden. So I am currently in my Filofax like I've been. I have a collection of vintage Filofaxes. This one is the vintage Richmond and Burgundy, and she is a stiff one. This is not one of the planners that has any kind of give. It has a hard cardboard inside of here, so it's not my fave, but I wanted to give it some love. Oh man, I'm just all over the place. So this is what I've been in, and I've been struggling. I'm not even gonna hold you. I've been struggling. What's been happening during the week for me is that I've just been relying on my captain's log and not even using it as a captain's log. I've been using it as you can see, I haven't been in here that much. I got off to a really good start, but lately, let's get to May. I've just been using it. It's the page that I show up to the beginning of the day, and I just end up putting all my to-dos for the day here. Not ideal because I really did want to keep it as a captain's log, but mental health and everything is overwhelming. So I will use up all the pages though, because at this point it's functioning just like a notebook. It's just a notebook to me at this point. So that's what I've been doing. But then I said, well, why is this not working? And it's because this is a lot for me. And I just need to take a break. And I knew that was going to happen. So I did set up this year to give myself different formats to hop into when I needed to. I don't do lots of planner hops and things like that, or format hops, but last year around this time I knew I needed to take a break from rings, but I didn't. I said, no, I'm a rings girly, I'm gonna just hang in there. And then I ended up not really using my planner that much in the summer. I was just using a little pocket notebook, right? I'm gonna learn from my lessons and just go ahead and make the switch. I mean, things are switching up for the summer months, June, July, and August. I just need a change. So, and I want to use my planners. And I don't need to hold on to things longer than I need to. So I just need to move out of this. But before I move out, I'll just show you really quickly. I actually made some changes. Like I even took out a whole section to figure out, to see if I just needed to streamline it a little bit. But yeah, that didn't do it. That didn't do it. So here we are. I'll just do a quick little flip, but we're gonna take all of this stuff out. Some of it I can bring over to my new situation. but some of it I can't, and that's okay. So section 1 is the inbox. I added some tabs at the bottom so I can get to the inbox quickly. I have some pages here just so that if I need to make any quick lists. And then, actually that's the inbox section. Yeah, section 1. Section 2, this is where I took out all my trackers. It was just stressing me out. I was just like, I'm not doing any of those things. And I don't want to be reminded that I'm not doing any of them. So I pulled all that stuff out, and I just have this as like a notes section. And then I was trying to track food, but even that was stressing me out. So let's just get rid of that, because I don't want to be reminded of stress. These are nice printables, by the way. But and then section 3 or 4, was that 4? 3. This was my monthlies, and we're in June now. This was May, nothing major. And you know, I'm using vintage inserts that line up with this year, so that's cool. These are the weeklies. These are, I mean, this was fine. I think it was all the other stuff around it that I was just like, I'm a little overwhelmed and I don't want to be bothered. Still love these so much. Our project plans. But I can come back to this. I don't need to muscle through, right? And that's what I was doing. So let's go ahead and just see what we can do to set up something new. So I'm going to leave this pretty much as is, because I'll probably pop back in to rings at some point. I don't know when, but I'm actually going to switch formats completely. I've been craving my TN. And actually, before we get to that, let me just show you what I got in LA, because it's staring at me in the face and I need space. So I was in LA for work. When was it? It was the beginning of May. And while I was there, I went to this place called, I don't know the name. It's pretty, let me look it up. Getty Museum. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. I went to the Getty Museum. It was gorgeous. Okay? Gorgeous. When I go back to LA again, definitely want to spend the day there and have a picnic and everything. It was just a beautiful space. And saw this exhibition. It was a photography exhibition, Black Arts Movement. It was great. So I got this little sticker from the gift shop. Also from the gift shop, I got this enamel pin of a vintage SX70 Polaroid. I have this Polaroid actually. I bought it in 2017 from the Brooklyn Camera Club or something like that. And I mean, it was restored. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I will do a video to show you that. But when I saw this pen, I was like, I gotta have it. So I bought this pen. It was 15 bucks. So here's what we're gonna do with it, because I like using my pens. If you don't have this Delphonics pouch, the small one, what are you doing? This one is the best, hands down. I don't like the medium one. I have the medium one. It's just not as useful. I love this one. Perfect size. It fits your combos. I just love it. Not gonna hold you. This one is my favorite one. And right now I'm like putting it together so that I can just have one place for all of the stuff that I need for the week. So that's why I have it on my desk. But isn't that cute? Yay. If you want some crown pins, check out my Etsy shop. Okay, anyway. So I got that. And then I got these cute Yellow Owl Workshop. These are like little earrings. Isn't that cute? And the shopkeeper in the museum was like, this was the last one. They're not going to restock anymore. And I was like, I'm so happy I got those. So Can't wait to wear these. I'm going to wear these to Stationery Fest when I go. So I got that. And then we went to High Tide. And I didn't really want anything. This is how I know I have more than enough stationery, because lately I've been going into my, really good stationery stores. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll take a sticker and a little box. I'm good. I have so much stuff. And I think it's not that I have so much stuff. It's just that I knew that I didn't have my stuff organized in a way that felt like I could manage it. Now it's manageable. Things are stored away. But when I was in LA, I knew that I was coming back home to like stationery all over my office floor. Like, it's just a mess. So I got this cute sticker. I am a sucker for a sticker. This is $4. And I still have to figure out where I'm going to put that. And then I got another one of these boxes. You know I love these boxes. And I pick one up every time I bought these online a couple years ago now, or a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And then when I was in New York, there was a High Tide store, and I bought this. When did I buy this? This was last year. Probably Thanksgiving. No, Christmas. And then, I don't really know, but it was in New York. And then when I went to LA, I got the red one. And I wanted to get the red and the yellow one, but I'm like, pace yourself, baby. You don't need to buy all the things at the same time. So the next time I'm in LA or in New York and I'm near this High Tide, I would go and get the last one in the set. So, and I've had this one the longest because it does have some marks on it. But let's see, what do I have in them? I love them. So these are my charms from my planner. These are planner charms. And I have that. This blue one has stickers in it, but specifically for my reading journal. Like little things of I'm reading, and then these little rating stars. So I have that. This green one, what's in here? Oh, all kinds of stuff. Didn't even know. Okay, so I have this cute little stencil, Midori stencil, some post-it notes. What is this? Oh, this is correction tape. Okay. And it's cream. Okay. I had no idea it was in here. It shouldn't be in here. This is the right place for it. And then I have these cute little tabs, which I'm going to leave these out because we're going to need these. Okay, I have that in there. And then we have this red one, which I haven't decided what I'm going to put in it yet, but isn't she cute? Thank you very much. So that's all I wanted to show you. And I was on the, I feel like I'm rambling now, but I was on the Pinky Elephant website. I love getting their newsletters, and I saw some things, and I do have a gift card, so I may be making some stationery purchases. I haven't bought stationery in a very long time, and I'm okay with that. Stationery Fest is coming. But I know that Traveler's Company is going to restock the tiny card size 20th anniversary ones, and I do want one. They say they're going to restock at the end of June, so I'm going to try to snag one. If not, then I will snag one at Stationery Fest because they're going to be there. And so I want that. I want a pen. And of course, I'm going to buy all the stickers at Stationery Fest in the categories that I don't have stickers for right now. Okay, let's get to the planner because we're 15 minutes in and it's just crazy. I got all my clampies here. Don't know why. Anyway, so planner. So I'm in rings and I've been using and I want to move. I got so much stuff to the right of me. It's kind of ridiculous. I want to move covers, right? So this is my diary. This is my oldest traveler's notebook. I didn't get into traveler's notebooks until 2016, and that's when I got this. And this is back, I guess that was the first year or so where they became the Travelers Company and not Midori. So I'm still on the hunt for a brown Midori stamped TN. I have a black one that I found. But anyway, I want to switch out of this. I've been in this for months now. I get too comfortable, and I've never been in this. So I want to switch to having my diary in a TN and my planner, you know, my regular weekly work planner in my TN. I think I may also put my garden journal in here. So I think I may end up having 3 notebooks in one. I just want to streamline the number of books that I'm reaching for. And right now, this is where my garden and home journal is. This is my olive TN. It looks totally brown, but it's olive. And I just want to put them all together and have a little chunky monkey. So we're going to do that. And then as far as replacing my rings, I still very much love rings. And what I'm learning in this phase of life where brain fog is on the menu every single day for me is that I'm finding that when I sit down to make my list, like in here, it's sort of it's either leaning too heavy on personal things and not enough work things, or too heavy on work things and not enough personal things. And my brain is just not able to function. So I need to have some kind of separation to stay on top. I know it may sound crazy, but years ago I used to have a work planner and a personal planner, and then I was like, no, I just need to put them all together. And that's why this was really nice, because you can have a work section and a personal section. But I never ever did that in these rings. I don't know why. But all of this now is just too much for me, so whatever. So I am gonna set up, and then I remembered that I had this beautiful narrow MeePlus Slimpad that was gifted to me maybe a year or so ago. And I want to put that to use. So I thought that this could be a nice spot for me for the next, at least give it a try for the month of June and July, to have this be my life, a standard TN, and then just this. So that's what we're gonna do today, babe. We're gonna tear it all down and put it back together. So let's just start here because this is easy. And take everything apart. And the only thing we really need, and I did spend some time today writing in my diary about, you know, all of what I'm sharing with you, just like, well, a little bit of, I'm sharing a little bit of what I wrote in my diary with you. I can't share all of it because it's my diary. But yeah, I just want to feel, I'm starting to feel a little bit more energized around what I can create for myself and in my life. And I guess I've been in this sort of like slog for months now. And I think it had a lot to do just the way my high functioning depression is set up and my anxiety. But I'm starting, even though nothing has changed and my life is really good, I'm blessed, I'm starting to feel like I can create more in my life. Not that I have to. It's just that I feel very powerful and that I can. And it all starts with deciding what you want. So that's what I was writing in my diary this morning. And I've realized that, and this is something I learned in therapy, that sometimes I have this thing where I will start so many different projects and then I get upset when it becomes so overwhelming and I can't finish anything. And, you know, I've talked through this with my therapist. And now I am so focused on paring things down as far as like what I spend my time on. And just because I have these good ideas, start this channel, start this, work on this new revenue stream, doesn't mean I have to do all of them. And it's okay to have a good idea that you don't act on. So that's where I am right now. I'm closing some chapters, I'm pausing some things indefinitely, and I'm coming back to the things that are really, really important to me. Like being here is really important to me. And it's one of those things that I'm doing now in the present, like being on this channel, sharing my joy of stationery, just slowing down and being part of like, having this analog life. I can see this growing with me into the future. So anything that is not something I can envision in the future, I'm letting it go. Like I'm just letting it go. So all of these unfinished projects that I'm like, girl, you don't even want to do that. Pack that stuff up, put it on the curb, because nobody's doing that DIY. Get it out of here. We don't want it. We're done with that. But for the things that I'm like, no, I want to cultivate this and I want to carry this into the future because it's so fulfilling and rewarding, I want to spend time tending to that. So that's where I am right now. And again, I like that my planners can help me sort that out. I know in order to get, to really maximize this new space that I'm in, this sort of creative space that I'm feeling, that I need to be very close to my diary where I can reflect on things and write out things. So having my diary right next to my planner, my main planner, I think is going to be a good thing. And then also having my garden journal, which is another project that I want to lean into because I do see it as something that can be rewarding and something that I want to be a part of my future also there. So that's what we're doing. So we're just going to take these little things out. But let me know in the comments, are you feeling any shifts in your life right now? I don't know, it just sort of happened. I just feel like, okay, even like my public health company, I've been so reluctant to like wanting to like grow it and build it, and I'm sitting here like, but I know that God has given it to me as an asset and as a way to serve people with the skills that I have and to contribute to public health in a very positive way, and equity in the United States in a positive way. But now I'm starting to feel like, okay, I'm starting to feel like, all right, girl, are you the CEO or not? What are you doing? Do you want this? And my answer to that is yes. Okay. And same thing with art. I'm also an artist. These are now, while I don't think that my consulting firm is going to be with me forever, because at a certain point I do want to step back. I do want another CEO, C-suite to step up and like continue it, and then I can, move in the background. My art will be with me forever. So anyway, that's just where I am right now. I'm just focusing on what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want out of your life? And are you doing the things today to have the life you say you want? That's it, girl. That's it. That's all. So this is my garden journal, which I won't do like a walkthrough right now. It's just a notebook, girl. It's nothing. And then I keep track of what I'm buying. And then I just have like, see, I was in here in April, but I didn't make a calendar for May. But I will make one for July. Okay. And I was going to draw my garden beds here because I have two of them. A tea garden, and then I planted some lettuce and greens here. Which, even that I made a mistake because apparently nothing's going to grow. It's too hot. I gotta wait until the fall. So let's do this. Where's my diary? Okay, so I want my diary to be in the back. No, then I can put my planner, which, you know, I don't even have it with me here. Where is it? Let me think about it. Oh, it's in the drawer behind me. Just have to grab it. Okay, so this is that. Let me grab the planner. Please hold. Okay, so I grabbed, almost destroyed it. That's stuck in the drawer. But this is just an undated horizontal. And I did that on purpose because I knew that I would want to hop in here whenever I felt like it and hop out. And I don't have to worry about feeling like I'm wasting any pages with something that's dated. So I bought a lot of undated things for this year and next. So we have that in there. And then we're gonna pop, goodness gracious. And then I have 2 in here. I want to see what it looks like with 4. This is about to be a chunky. Oh wait, guys, you're letting me use the same one. Thanks for telling me. I'm gonna put this one to bed. This one got a good amount of use. My love bug. You're so cute. This one is my most worn. It's just so wonderful. I still see some of y'all with these TNs and you are babying them and it's driving me insane. Get a scratch on it. Get a scratch on your TN. It will make you feel better, I promise. Like, I don't want to tell you what I saw recently because I'm not making fun of this person. But the person put like a card right here so that she wouldn't scratch it when she pulled this. I said, girl, maybe you're new here. I think she's new. She's new to TMs, but they're meant to be scratched up. But no judgment, no judgment. Enjoy your stuff. I'm just saying it will free you. Just to have something that you can just throw in your bag. Like, even this, y'all. I be throwing this thing in my bag. I love this thing. I do not, like, why do we buy these things and we don't use them? That's crazy work. That thing gets thrown. It's not even, it's canvas. It's not gonna, nothing's happening. Nothing's gonna happen to it. Anyway, I love it too. No regrets. But, and I'm not saying I don't have certain things that I feel precious about, because I do. Like, I'm not even judging. But once you, okay, ooh, and the reason why I chose this one is because it's summer. I had never used this one. This one is so pretty. I think they missed the mark by not making this a rose gold clip, though. But that was a missed opportunity because the girls would have went crazy. Me being the girl. But it's summer, and I just want to remind myself to be an adventurer, even in my own city. Like, go do something, girl. Get out of the house. Like, I'm starting to get on my own nerves. You understand? Okay. Let's see what we're keeping, because I'm not keeping all this stuff. I'll keep this. Don't need this. Don't need this in there. This is fine, but you're not using it. It's like, if you're not using it, like, let it go. Let it stay in there. Force yourself to use that. Not using this. Not using this. I love tabs, but I hate tabs. So, I'm not going to do it. Are we doing this? I don't know if I need this in there. Don't need this in there. I'm going to get rid of that. Don't need that. Just don't want to have stuff that I'm not using. I don't even want to make believe that I'm using it. Like, for real. These will come in handy. These are cute. This can go in there. And then I have my blotting paper can go in there. Because I don't think, even though I think this thing is super luxurious, this is a leather folder, like, come to the meat in. It's so luxurious. What's all this? I don't need that. I don't want any of these in here. Well, let's see. These stickers are not for this year anyway, but I'm just keep June, July, and August because I move into a TN. It takes me a while to move out. So I'll just hold on to those, and then the rest of this, I'm gonna take this and this, and just so that I can find stuff later. I need like a little paper clip or something. I thought I had a little paper clip. Alright, I'll just use this. That way it stays together, and then I can just pop it in my little box. What else do I want to do? So we're going to keep this. So yeah, I don't think, even though this is so sweet, you can't use everything all the time. So I'll just put this away and for next time, but she's really nice. And I'll keep these. But you know what, friend? Where am I going to keep this? Because this is not a craft folder. Do I not have a craft folder? I'm sure I have a craft folder. I'm not going to keep that. I guess I could just pop it in here. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. This is what we got. So I'm going to be done with this. So this is just my garden journal, which I just want to keep tabs on it and just keep writing notes and stuff about what's happening in the garden, which isn't much, but like I said, it's important. It's important that I go out and water every day. Well, it's been raining a lot, so thank God. There's still projects that I need to do. Okay, so that's that. This is my weekly, and I wonder if I should decorate this, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put weekly. Should I put planner? What do we think? We'll just pop it down there, like weekly. Let's not overthink it. That's our problem. I'll just put it there. If I don't like it, I'll take it off and put a sticker over it. Okay. And we're gonna put weekly. Uh-oh. That looks lopsided. Is that good? That's good. And then that way I can still put a sticker here if I want. I mean, would that look cute? Oh, she looks so cute. Isn't that cute? But I don't know if I want to waste her. Or does that look cute? What do we think, guys? I think this looks kind of cute. I'm not going to hold you. Let's use our things, huh? Like, we don't have to overthink this. It's just a planner. Even though I am overthinking this as I tell you not to, I feel like you should. I'm not going to overthink it. Oh, it's so cute. Aw, she's cute. I And then I can put other stickers around her because this is going to last for a very long time because it's undated. So like, yeah, I said I was in here in December and this is what I'm trying to do. Come right back in here for this week and then start the week. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I have that. And then I added this one. I'm gonna just say, no, let's not do that. Let's cut that. And let's call this Everything Notebook. A Zibble Donne. Oh man, I messed up. It's broken. Ugh, it's trapped. I've had this since 2020, and I think she's like, I don't even want to be here anymore. She's like, can I get a break? Get off me. I'm not going to put anything on here because I don't want it. I wish I had some stickers though. Let's see what we have. But this I put in here because it's just going to be a place where if I need a space to just write random notes, it's always good to have like a random notes. I never really used this one. Fun. But then this is like, these are like pop-up stickers, which I don't want to deal with that. These are like 3D stickers. Like, why did I buy this? Because I love math. That's why I bought it. Oh, maybe I can use one of these. I can buy myself flowers. Keep moving forward. Happy thoughts. I mean, are they really happy thoughts? I don't think I'm gonna put happy thoughts in there. I will put thoughts. Let's see if I have anything else. Okay. See, I'm not really happy with all my stickers. This is why I know I'm going to be buying more when I go to the stationery press. And I'm going to have to let go of some of these. I didn't intend for this to be a decorating session at all, but since we're here. See, I have a lot of little stickers, not like... These are huge. I'm going to use this week just because like, I need to use these things. They're just hanging out. Yeah, a lot of my stickers are just so tiny. And which is fine. Okay, Alright, I'm missing my sticker. I don't know where it's at. It's not beside me. Anyway, we will move on. And just keep going. Alright. Anyway, let's move on. have no idea what I'm doing. They're super cute. Okay. Okay, so I think this is fine. This is feeling loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey. Alright, so I think that that's it. That's going to be my setup. And now we're going to move on to the other part of the setup. So I am going to, I'm not going to put a charm on this because so much is going on right here. This is enough. And I may add some more stuff to it, it's fine. Garden journal is here. My weekly planner will be right here. This is, I actually want to switch these because it feels better to have this on the other side. So I'll have the notebook first for brain dumps or anything that I need to capture, whatever the case may be, for work, and then my planner, and then my diary in the back, which is much easy to write on, and then I'll tuck that in there. And I think that that'll be fine. I'm sure this will switch up and change in the coming days, but this is where I'm going to be for the month of June, July, possibly August. Okay, so that's that. This feels fine. This feels very streamlined. Next up, we have to have a place where I can put all of my adulting things, basically a personal planner. So that's where this cutie comes in. And this, like I said, is my MeePlus Narrow, and right now it's my magical book of lists. I have so many lists in here. Stickers, and then it gets into the lists, and the lists are alphabetized, which I really like. But these rings are very tiny, so we can't have everything in here. So here's what I'm gonna do. That we're gonna always take everything out, and then you decide what can come back in. So I'm not gonna put all the lists in here. I will keep some of the lists that I want to refer to, but then the rest I will put in a paper binder clip and put them in storage. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay. Some baby clips in there. How adorable. Okay, so what is this for? This is gonna be like, I think what this is good for is, again, this is gonna be my work planner and anything work related. Like, you know, work is just nonstop. I have a lot of things. So work, and then YouTube can go in here because I consider all of that work. And then personal stuff I will put in here, and we shall see what happens. Like, I have to experiment with having two things and see what will happen. But the reason why I wanted to try it out is because I forgot that I had bought these dated planners. Now, in 2025 in the fall, when I was buying all of my stuff for the new year, I bought just undated things, if anything at all. But I remember at some point getting this because I was like, oh, let me just see. And I don't even know. I mean, half of the year is gone, but let's just put them in here. Let's just see what happens. because this could be a really good thing. So, oh man, okay. So I'm gonna just put the month and put everything in here, because why not? Age chart. Don't know what that is. So let's go ahead and put the monthlies in. So I think I'm gonna take these out. Let's just take everything out, because when you're trying to build something, you just have to like take it down to the studs, start again, see what's absolutely necessary. So the monthlies are going in, and then I have weeklies. I don't think I can get all the weeklies in here. I don't need all the weeklies in here because some weeks have already passed us by. And even though this paper is very yummy, I don't need to, I can keep that. I can keep this. Don't want that. I'm not gonna keep that. Let's just start where we are. So that's April. That's May. Oh, look at that. Monday starts June. Look at that. It's so perfect. And let's just start here. So now we have that. And then this, I will just pop here, pop all this here, and just, you know, save this for some other time. I can use this for practice or something. I don't know. Okay. So we have that. What else do we have here? We have to-do lists, and we have a project manager, which takes up space. So I'm just gonna say we have this. Oh, you know what I wanted to take, just for funsies, a picture. Now I'm not gonna be able to get this closed. I think I wanted to take this too. Whew, goodness. Stress on these rings for babies. Okay. Alright. So I wanted to, may only be able to take one of these. Pop it in. I love this, but I may not do that one. Okay, so we have that. That's fine. And the only other things that, oh, what is this? We don't need that. Only other things that I wanted to have in here, there were 3 sections. The calendar, no, I just want calendar and some note pages. Like, this does not have to be over the top. Because what are we doing? So maybe we can separate the calendar and whatnot. This, it's just random. Just a little sticker paper. Oh, maybe we can do it with this one. This one. It's like a divider. That's all. Oh, maybe that can go in the front. Make everything look pretty. Yeah. Do one here. I don't have a problem. Let me open it up. No, I think it would be cute. Ta-da. Okay. Ooh. Already so much stress. So much stress. This should be on the day that we need it to be on. What's this? Wait a minute, do I have too much stuff in here? Let's have it on the month. I can never tell which is the month. I guess I don't really need these months in here. Wait a minute, what happened? Oh wait, these are not, what happened? Oh, these are going into the next year. Gosh, I was so like, what is happening here? Okay, so we have that. And then I can have, my allergies are going insane. My nose is about to, just do that. And then have some sheets of paper in the back. See these, like you cannot do too much in here. Like this just, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like you can't do anything in this little clutter. It's hilarious. I could use some regular sheets of paper. I thought I had some here. Okay, I have a couple. And I don't know. Okay, so my only issue is I don't have my lists. So this is where I'm like, okay, Krista, are we keeping these lists? 3 wins a day. That might be a good list to have. That might be a good list to have. Don't need it right now. Books to read. I don't need that right now. I'm reading what I'm reading. Books to make. To buy might be good to keep. Cozy beverages. Healthy snacks. That might be fun to keep. Healthy meals. Filofax cover. See, I use the Richmond so I can like update that. So 20. Wait. Use 1 month or more. Oh, I just need to highlight. I'll do that some other time. I'll try to use all my stuff. Screen free hobbies. Gaming. Home value. Micro habits. Like that. Ritter. Funny thing is, you will not look at these lists unless they are somewhere where you can look at them. I just bought a whole bunch of skincare information. Soft life tips. I think I'm gonna take all this with me. Herbal teas for hormone. I still need a tracking solution. Okay. Things to learn. Supplements, tea covers. See, look. Let's go on a trip. See, I never used that one. So I can highlight that one. Oh, I used that one. I've used my olive. I've used every one of them except the Let's Go on a Trip, which I'm using now, and the red one. I'll put that in there. South of France. trip stuff in there. See, this is why I need this stuff with me. Because like, I have all these things I want to do, and it's like, girl, go do your stuff. I settled on some lists that I am going to keep with me. 3 wins a day, fountain pen list, my wish list. Put that together. Planning my trips. South of France, Japan. France and Japan. Put those two together. Things to learn. Herbal tea, slowing down, soft life, micro habits. This is all in the same arena. Healthy meals, which I need to get some staples going. Snacks, 2 buy, stationery can go here. And then 3 wins a day here. This can go here. This can go here. And then put the buy stuff at the back. Because, right? And then let's see if I can get this in here. And that way I can thumb through my list every day. Keep them on my mind. But yeah, this is it. This is what we're doing. It's going to be very compact. Just something pretty to look at. I can switch this out whenever I feel like it. I have this sheet that I can put other stickers on, but these are fine. Oh, I put my granny in here. I can also, where do I want to put this? Right here. Will it fit? Yes. Of course it will. All things are possible. Okay, great. All right, let's do a quick flip. But this is what I'm working with this week. And we'll see. I'll keep playing with it. This little, me and my granny. This is the monthly, which I can save some space. I don't need that page, but like I have it from the beginning, which I technically don't need this, but I may go back and do some back planning for funsies. Okay, this is where we are. And oh no, my rings. Oh man. I don't know, guys. I think I'm doing too much. These things are not, are they closing? Okay, they're close. They're close. I just got too much happening here. So I have that. Okay. And then we get into the weeklies, which, so my plan is to, I need a pencil, I need a pencil. I'm about to move over my stuff. I'm going to take this out. I'll be using that. Not that. I'm going to go really fine for this. I think I'm going to just stick to those, which essentially they're the same pen. But in here, I want to keep it really pared down, and I just want to use the Uni Jetstream and use the colors. You know, I don't even need highlighters or anything. So I think I'm going to do, green will be any money things. So like if I buy something, blue will be like personal, red are just, this is urgent, I have to tend to this. And then black will be work, because I know me, things are gonna bleed into both. I already know, but that's okay. And then pencil. The only thing that I'm missing from here is having some kind of ruler. Like that's the thing, there's no place to like put any accessories. You know what I'm saying? Like where can I put my ruler? Oh, girl, it's right here. There's the ruler. Like, how smart is she? So my plan is just to further define this line. is not defined to my liking. And then I can start to plan out what needs to happen. And here I'll just keep, this is like a rolling to-do, or just like a to-do for the week. I need to find therapists. Still trying to find the right one. Replacement. Therapists on maternity leave. I have to return Amazon. Yes. I have to grocery shop for my kiddos, god kiddos who are coming. I have to clean, which means mop and vacuum and wash blankets that I cover my couches with. This is my dog. Dog grooming, which I'm just writing my list of all the things I have to do. Declutter anything. I do want to go buy another sheet set. Guest sheet set. I have some, but I feel like I need one more just so that when I'm having lots of people and I have to set up the air mattress and all that stuff. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so then all right, that's just something. But my idea is that here I will put like my appointments, and then any tasks that I do on that day, I can write them here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Boopity boop. So yeah. Now the other part that I don't like is this, because no pin can go in there, but we just have to like clip it on. And I think that's how we're gonna have to roll. Nothing I can do about that. All right, I think that's about it, friends. I know I was yapping the whole time, but I just wanted to make sure I had my home bases set up for the week. I'm just gonna leave this here. And try out these two slim down situations. I'm gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna have to cut this, which is totally okay. Because it's peeking out a little bit, but it's fine. But I'm feeling like this is gonna be me for the week. I'll try it out. I will report back later on this, okay? I'm gonna put some tabs and things in it and get myself together. Oh no, wrong one. And clean my desk and then plan. So it wasn't technically a plan with me, but you know, girl, you were here. You helped me out. You listened. I'm gonna pop that in there. I'm gonna pop these in there because I may need those. And I'm trying to think of what else I can. Oh, this would have been fun to put on something in here. Yeah, I'm gonna decorate this, guys, with all sorts of stickers. But I had to do that off camera because, girl, I am, you know. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I would love it for you to let me know what you're planning in and whether you've made any planner hops and how your planning is feeling. I feel calmer now with just, this is what I'm going to be carrying. And let me show you one last thing before we got to get out of here. because I don't leave the house that often, sad face, when I need to carry things, I decided that I'm going to use this as my little house bag. I got this in Paris. And I'm so sad about this stain. I think I'm going to put a little patch here to cover that up, but I've washed it so many times. And yeah, so this will be like my little house bag. Pop that in there. And then I have this, put my tools in, and then just take this from room to room, and I have everything that I need. So that's my plan for the week. And yeah, so I'm gonna just sit here and like go through my calendar, map everything out, actually do my plan with me offline. But I will pop back in just to let you know how it's going. But this feels pretty good. This feels pretty good. Yeah, it's not heavy. It feels fine. Alright, friend, until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and come back and experience more stationary chat with me. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye!